everybody. Thanks for joining me for another one-man review. Today I'll be looking at Good for Health, Bad for Education, and AKIRA Fanzine. This is just like a little self-published risograph job. As far as I know, this was organized by Ren McDonald, who has this big spread here that I bought it through Ren's online store, as well as a couple other of Ren's books that I'll be looking at separately. But since this is a group project, I wanted to look at this on its own. So it's a three-color risograph. Well, actually two-color risograph. You got blue and red, and then you got the white. That's what I was thinking, third color. But you can see the artists are really working with the range of values of those colors. So it looks like a lot more is going on in the book than just two colors. I thought by based on just looking at this that there were some comics in here. I understood when I bought it that there was also going to be just a lot of pinups, and all of the pinups are great. Like every artist on here, I went and chased down on Instagram. A couple of them are illustrators. Some of them I had a hard time finding. Not a lot of them do a ton of comics work, or a lot of them, like the work I found, just didn't quite feel similar to what was in here, which was interesting. A lot of them really seemed to have like gone all out because it was AKIRA, but some of their own work wasn't as good. But there was definitely a couple people that I also was like, woo, okay, this is awesome. I'm gonna latch on to what they're doing. They're like this artist here. This is an amazing piece, but when I went to their Instagram, it was just totally different looking kind of stuff. So that was a bit disappointing because there were so many things in here that I like the way they look that there wasn't a lot to follow up on. This artist here I was able to find, and they have a lot of awesome stuff on Instagram. They're also doing some really cool like production tricks in here that are similar to things that I've been playing with and trying to figure out. So I really like that and immediately ran to their Instagram. This is Sam Vanellermersch. Vanellermersch? I have no idea. It's a very long name. Vanellermersch. So Sam Vanellermersch. I don't know. Awesome stuff. I really enjoy a lot of really awesome pen and ink art. So that was probably the coolest find in the book. I think my favorite actual sequence in the book is this sequence here from Hannah K, which is a bunch of studies from the movie. So I'm assuming what happened is she was like taking screenshots or pausing the screen and just doing sketches. And I've never really thought about doing that, but it's a pretty genius way to break down compositions, learn about composition, and then also like translating into her own style and translating it into the constraints of the risograph style is a really interesting kind of project to undertake. And I think this is the one that I saw online that was like, oh yeah, there's some comics in there. Another one that I really like is this artist Asen, I believe is how you pronounce it, is someone that I've really been excited about on Instagram. I think this was the other artist I saw posting about it. And again, some really nice production tricks that you can get with the risograph, where like the red has been printed over the blue and the way they combine is very visceral and physical on the page. But yeah, this artist's great. This is an artist that I intend to get a lot more work from and kind of following, looking for big projects. So a lot of artists I like in here. I wish there was more comics, but every piece of art in here is amazing. So if you're a huge AKIRA fan, I think this is a must-have. If you want to see a bunch of cool illustrations and you like risographs, this is pretty much a must-have. If you're looking for like actual comics, then probably this is not the thing. But definitely follow up on some of the artists. Check out the artists and go look for them. Yeah, so I think it's a cool little thing. I'm glad I got it. It's really beautifully made. So thank you, Ren, for putting this together. I think that's who organized this all. Yeah, organized and printed by Ren McDonald. So thank you, Ren, for putting this together. It's a cool project. If you enjoy what we're doing here on the channel and you want to support us, the best ways to do that are through our Patreon. There's 3 different tiers there that come like with access to different content, and the money that we get from there we use to buy the books that we review. So we're always trying to put that back into other creators' pockets rather than our own. But the best thing you can do is support what Sean's doing with Living the Line Publishing. So we'll go ahead and take a look at some of the books that he has out now. Thanks for following along. Take it away, Jack. Centralia is an awesome, gorgeous comic by rising Dutch star Miel Van de Peet. This is his first work. It's a really great sci-fi story. There's a world in the future where the sun has gotten so hot that people can't be on the ground, so they have to run around. There's a lot of conceits that go with that. You know, what is the world that looks like? And I think you can see by the art that Sean's description of this book as like a Moebius for young adults, a YA Moebius, is a really great description of this really gorgeous and like wild, wacky, fun book.
You want to see all these books? Smash that subscribe button and the like button and the bell, and then you get them.